Ericsson.
Oh, Ericsson. We found Ericsson in very bad shape. My gosh. So he has a lot of jiggers. So we have come here with to bring him to another guy's place where we will jigger dig him from this place. For those who don't know him, he is a homeless guy. He stays in an alley in some place on Luanda Market. And so it becomes really interesting, quite challenging to help him because we can't build him a house. He doesn't have a definite place where he lives. And so what we are doing alongside our efforts with Jiggers is to help him reconnect back to his family. Unfortunately, the stepmother says he picks things, he's a thief. So it becomes hard to incorporate him in the general society at home. And but God will make a way. Please remember him in your prayers as Rise Up Society does all we can to help this guy because he is really in very bad shape. Very, very bad shape. Homelessness is a phenomenon world over. It's just not an African or a Kenyan thing. And these guys really go through a lot. But unlike in other places where there is government support, where we have some organizations that help people who are homeless like him, we don't have nothing like that here. So when you are homeless, you should expect every element to brush itself through you. The rain, the sun, the wind, all will brush on your body. It wears you out. That's why we don't have very many elderly homeless people here because those things will kill you before too long. So we'll be jigger-dinging him with Joash at Joash's place. He doesn't have a place, so we'll be doing it with Joash. Joash is also jiggered. So we are going to be jigger-digging two young men, Joash and Robinson. His mother to Joash. Sometimes when you're so defeated, you can only laugh at things. You laugh them off. It's called laughing them off. She feels sorry for Robinson. She says, "You are in more trouble than my son." She says, "Oh no." The guy has clusters. I'm telling you, he is so jiggered. She feels so sorry for him. Oh my. And so we shall be publishing these videos on riseupsociety.net. And as always, we ask people to join the brigade, join the team, because the bigger we are, the more we are, the more strong we become. And the more empowered we are to do this thing that we have been called to do. So please consider joining. It's $10 every month. And in so doing, you are blessing people in Africa. You are reaching out to villages deep inside the villages and touching lives. and you're just touching from babies to young men to the elderly. You bless them. These are people who will never be reached by anybody. They are neglected. They are secluded. They are discriminated against. They just have no one to turn to, nowhere to go. They can't even go to the hospital. With those jiggers, the medical staff will not even admit them. They will be asked to leave immediately. They arrive at the gate. The watchman will not even allow them into the hospital premises because they will drop the eggs. And that's why these guys don't go anywhere for help. And because of that, a lot of them have mental issues. Their mental health is affected by what they go through in life. Not even because of the jiggers, the mental state deteriorates, because if you are rejected everywhere by your own people, even by the government, by church, by everybody, you're treated like a leper, you will lose your mind. And that's exactly what these guys go through. And God has given us this not very easy ministry. And for you who is watching this video to this length, means you have the seed of the Lord. And there is a divine charge, a divine responsibility that has been put upon our heads to do something to help people like him, to partner with Rise Up Society. It's not too much to ask for. It is not too much to do. It is possible that we can bless people. We've been doing this for 13 years, non-stop. And all we can say is that the grace of the Lord has been sufficient. Love is all we need. When we can be able to master love, nothing will stand on the way of executing whatever our desires are. Sometimes we don't execute whatever we had to because there is no love in our quest. But the moment we allow love to permeate and to soak our vision, I'm telling you, nothing becomes impossible. And I'm a first-hand witness to this power, to this grace of love. So we'll go down and we'll start digging, and then after we're done with him, we will dig the other guy. And I can assure you it's going to take like 4 hours to do these two people because there's too much to do. So please go and subscribe and consider putting in a donation through a donate button on riseupsociety.net, and God will bless you for that. That is the promise of God in His Word.